Sunday's thought of the day. Since moving to this area, I have been asked numerous times by people who are from here what the differences are between people from here and people from the Boston area. I don't really seek to find differences in humans because I do. I read. As humans, there's four things that make us all the actual same. Flesh, blood, the need for water and oxygen. So as humans, I don't actually truly believe we have differences, but the way that a human carries themselves through their day is different depending on where you are. I mean, we all know that. I look great in the sun. Feel great in the sun. Anyways, you should too. So a huge difference. Drivers. I do not drive a vehicle. I did all my life, except for like 18 years of it. Drivers in Boston not only don't know how to park on hills as far as weather is concerned, with turning the wheels and setting the e-brake properly. They don't know how to do that. In Seattle, they do. In northern New England, they do as well, but not around Boston or Massachusetts. The difference between the drivers in Seattle area and Washington area versus Boston is, in Seattle, they have huge concern for pedestrians. Pedestrians have huge concerns for getting hit by cars. Everybody takes it easy and watches the walk signals and presses buttons. I actually have been pressing buttons now for 7 weeks, which I've never done in my life in Boston because there's no need to in Boston. You just gotta go, and the streets are small and all that type of thing. The streets are huge around here. Like huge as in 200 yards to get across. Well, the other huge difference is, in Boston, no one ever lets their car warm up long enough in the winter, firstly. But in Seattle, people spend way too much time in their car. And I don't mean sitting in traffic. I mean pulling into a bank to get out to go to the ATM, as an example. In Boston, the car pulls in to where the ATM is and almost doesn't completely stop before hitting park. And then within 3 seconds, the person is in front of the ATM or in line to use the ATM. Around here in Washington State, the car, usually electric, pulls into the parking lot. And then maybe they're checking their balances before they get out of and use the ATM, but minutes may go by before someone exits the vehicle and uses the ATM. And when they get back in the vehicle, same type of thing. I mean, it's not just coincidence. I'm talking about the high percentage. Now, exception to this, I've observed this. People who are originally from the East Coast don't really do that. Like a gentleman just came in an hour ago, parked his F-350. He got out. I could tell he was from the East Coast. Not that I stereotype, I could just tell. Literally 14 seconds after he parks, he's out of the vehicle. 38 seconds later, he's back from the ATM. I happen to live near a bank, so that's why I'm using this as reference. Said nice truck to him. He said thanks with an East Coast accent. So there's exceptions to the rule because he's here and he lives here, but I just don't get it. I mean, I guess it's personal, private space inside your car, but it's just, to me, weird. Like, when I did own a car and I drove, I typically only got into it when I was going to a destination, meaning I want to get there. Doesn't mean I'm in a hurry. I just move with purpose. I just feel like they don't drive while everybody actually texts and drive. I mean, I can see it every day. Yeah, thanks for listening. This has been 4 minutes and 44 seconds with The Recluse. Happy Sunday. It's December 15th. Crush your next shift because I still don't know when I'm going back to work. Much love from here in the muck.